down to your foundation. And so that's oftentimes what we neglect. There's 5 pillars that we're focusing on. If you have done all of the personal development stuff, all of the challenges, anything and everything that you were told would change your life, but you haven't seen any sort of progress, or maybe you just didn't transform whatsoever, this video is going to be for you. And it's because you did everything right, but the reason it didn't change the way you thought it would or the way you wanted it to, maybe even needed it to, is primarily because you didn't shift your identity first. Now, what exactly do I mean by that? Well, this is day 5 of the 77 challenge, which is something that I put together to not only aim to live a better life or aim to do better things, but it's to be someone worthy of being able to do those things. And so what exactly do I mean by that is that if I were to hand a child $100, they would most likely go and use that to buy things like candy or toys. But if I hand an adult $100, and depending on the level of consciousness and intellectuality of this adult, that adult could take it, buy what they need, or multiply it. There comes a level of understanding, or there needs to come a level of understanding that exceeds your current circumstance. And so there's a few ways you can go about it. There's one, which is typically the hardest one, where you learn it on your own. You figure it out. Nothing great, very, very admirable, but it comes with headaches, mistakes, an extended timeline. It's still worthwhile. There's a second one where you have access to someone who can at least guide you or provide you with information to help shortcut the timeline. And so that could be similar to like a trainer. If you don't know how to work out, you get a trainer, you accelerate the timeline, you get your results faster, easier. It does come with an investment though. There will be an investment of time, it'll be an investment of money, usually. Then there's the third aspect, which is you have somebody actually walk you through every single point of it. And that goes a little bit beyond, like, we'll continue with the personal trainer aspect. That goes a little more beyond hiring a personal trainer. It goes into becoming a personal trainer, or becoming someone who knows the information, has experienced it, has utilized it, and then is able to go out and help more people, impact more lives. And so continue with the personal trainer. You work out on your own, you get your own results, or you hire a trainer who accelerates that and guides you in the things that you're doing wrong. And then you have, let's say, like a mentor who helps you become the personal trainer to then help other people accelerate their results. And so the living better is doing the work. The doing better is hiring somebody to help you do the work. The being better is becoming the person that does the work and can help other people do the work. So your current circumstance gives you the opportunity to do those 3 things. Oftentimes, if you're doing these personal development things, whether it's the courses, whether it's hiring people, whether it's going to events and all this stuff, I've done that. And that's in the level of doing, which is great. The only issue is that unless you are transforming, unless you're becoming the person who can get out of that situation, who reflects, who learns, who develops, who's pursuing after something bigger than themselves, unless you're becoming that person, you're going to stay stuck in exactly where you're at. And it sucks. I've experienced it. I've gone through it. I'm actively working my way out through this challenge that I put together, because this challenge is specifically made to transform you down to your foundation. And so that's oftentimes what we neglect. There's 5 pillars that we're focusing on. There's the physical, the mental, emotional, spiritual, and intellectual. Oftentimes we'll aim for one of those things. Sometimes 2 if we're really dialed in and focused. But we want to be able to build all 5, and sometimes we don't know how to. So I put together the 77 Club, which is the entry level, let's call it program, community, to help get you started. And so I want you in there. I want you to ask your questions. I jump in. I help answer as best as I can. I help guide you as needed, when needed, alongside others. Now, I also have an accelerated path, which is the 77 community. That one does have an investment that has to go into it, but the investment is for you. And from there, we dial in what it is you're looking to do, what it is you're working towards, what the timeline is, and we just navigate that little by little as best as we can to fast track you. Now, the point of all this is not for you to get into another program. It's not for you to feel good. It's for you to actually gain traction and be held accountable to get you closer to who it is you need to become, who you need to be, in order to then be able to do the things you're looking to do, and then you'll start to live a better life. The decision is ultimately yours. You can either join the accessible one or you can join the accelerated one. Either way, I want you to just become the person you need to become. You can continue figuring it out on your own, just like I've been doing, but the one thing that I've learned is at the moment you not only let someone help you do the work, but you let someone help you become the person you need to become, that's when transformation happens. I'm on my journey. This is me documenting what I'm actively doing as much as possible. And typically it starts with just taking control of my schedule, setting intention from the start. Every morning, doing my best to wake up at the same time. And if I don't wake up at the same time, then I at least do the same thing every single day, which typically starts with a walk, bathroom and Bible, getting dressed, eating, and then getting to work. Today is Sunday when I'm recording this. So I don't have work, but I do have church. But somewhere along there, it's building the future, building businesses, building programs to be able to help more people get long-term real results. But it all starts with the foundation. So I'm building my foundation. I'm looking to help more people build their foundation. I want to help you rebuild your foundation and then structure everything from there so that everything starts to change, everything starts to shift in the blink of an eye, night and day. But that only happens if you let yourself be helped, if you actually seek something or someone to help you become the person you need to become. So let's get to work. You can make the decision of either joining the club or joining the accelerated community. Up to you. No pressure here. I just want to see you win. I want to help you win if you're willing to be helped. But I will never force you to do something you don't actually want to do. Either join the club, join the accelerated community, but no matter what, remember to be better, do better, live better. Keep striving for better. Keep doing great things. I believe in you. I'm rooting for you. Let's win. Join the club, and I'll see you there.